On news headline, Obasanjo says, those who burnt my farmland will be fished out, prosecuted. Now to the news details. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell for more notifications. And you're free to share your view with us. The news details. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has condemned the burning of his 2,420 hectares of farmland at Owe in Aliade area of Gui East local government of Benue State at the weekend. The 84-year-old ex-president and former military leader described the incident as a bad development, noting that the arsonists will be fished out by security agents. The Punch had reported that arsonists burnt the orchard farm belonging to the strongman of Hilltop in Abeokuta on Saturday. The ex-president had acquired about 2,420 hectares of farmland in the community, where he planted fruits such as mango and orange. Some indigents who claimed they were not compensated for the land had allegedly set the farm on fire, beat up and robbed the firefighters deployed in the area to put out the fire. Reacting in a release by his special assistant on media, Kehinde Akinyemi, on Tuesday, Obasanjo said the local and state governments, including the security agencies in the state, have taken up the issue with a view to fishing out the perpetrators and prosecutions. The statement was titled, Obasanjo condemns burning of farm in Benue. The former president thanked those who had called him to identify with him on the incident. The ex-governor of Lagos State, the ex-president said that those people who burnt down his farmland in Benue State will be fished out very soon and they will be prosecuted. That these people went to the farmland around 2 p.m. on Saturday at Ore community in Gui East local government area and burnt down the hectares of farmland. But those people were saying that he refused. He has not paid for the land. He has not compensated them for the piece of land. So that was why they went to the farmland and burnt it. The 140 hectares plantation was raised by yet to be identified arsonists following disagreements with the locals over compensation for the piece of land that originally belonged to the state government. Confirming the indigent, the Gui East local government chairman, Mr. Emmanuel Otsega, said it was deliberate sabotage by hoodlums. He said the fire on the 139 hectares farm was started at about 2 p.m. on Saturday by hoodlums, and nearly half of it is gone. It was clearly a sabotage. It was strange that there was fire outbreak in the farm because the farm was properly safeguarded. So it was obvious that it was sabotage. We summoned a meeting of stakeholders and leaders over the matter in order to fish out the perpetrators, and by the grace of God, we have already apprehended 4 persons, and investigation is still ongoing to fish out more culprits. Now, before we take any action, we have to think twice. Those that went to burn down the farmland Have they forgotten that that is a source of employment for some people? Those that are working on the farmland now, they have been rendered unemployed. Unemployment is on the increase. Before we take any decision, let us think twice before acting. And again, what if the governments are the ones that send people to the farmland to burn it, thinking they are destroying others? Now, recall that the farmland is in Benue, not in Ogun. And the losers are not Ogun people, but Benue people. How will a president, an ex-president, have a lot of hectares of farmland, whereby some people don't even have a plot of land? They are sleeping under the bridge, near the gutters. They could not fend, they could not even rent an apartment, yet he has a lot of hectares for farmlands. The people that went to burn down the farmlands were saying that they were not compensated for the piece of lands. Those that went to the farmland, the firefighters, they were attacked by robbers on their way, and they were severely beaten. They collected all their handsets and phones and sent them away because they were not adequately compensated. So they had to set the fire on the farm. Now, the ex-president is saying that those that burnt down the farmland will soon be apprehended and they will be prosecuted. Is this possible? Can these people be fished out in a place whereby we have a lot of people? Now, this burning down affected the Benue people because they are the one working in that place. So most of them now are unemployed because there's nothing to safeguard again. But the ex-president is saying that they will be prosecuted once they are fished out. And remember that those firefighters were beaten and even robbed by these arsonists. Will they be apprehended? Please share your view with us. Thank you once again.